After 4, 5, 6, 8 and 12 cylinders, there was finally a G-Class with no cylinders at all. The all-electric Geländewagen has 4 motors, one for each wheel instead of a combustion engine. It's still an off-roader through and through, and in some cases even more capable than the conventional petrol model. Although the design has largely been maintained, the G580 with EQ technology hides major changes under its very familiar appearance. These 4 engines are good for a total of 579 horsepower and a whopping 859 pound-feet of torque. That makes it the new king of the hill with 2 extra HP and 232 lb-ft over the AMG G63. And since this is an EV, torque kicks in instantly. The quad-motor setup allows for 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.6 seconds, or 0.4 of a second slower than the gas-powered AMG version. The electric G is electronically limited to only 182 miles per hour. But you don't buy a G-Class for its straight-line acceleration or top speed. Off-road motorcycles remain its main asset. Mercedes claims maximum passing depth is 33.5 inches. That's 5.9 inches more than the G550 and G63. The electric G can climb side slopes of up to 35 degrees and offers 9.8 inches of ground clearance between the axles. It will easily overcome rough terrain with its 32.0-degree approach angle, 30.7-degree departure angle and 20.3-degree breakover angle. Like the normal G-Class, it can climb up to 100% slope. No, this does not mean that it can climb vertically. This equals a 45-degree angle since slope is a function of elevation. Off-road capabilities range from low-range mode to crawl function thanks to the switchable 2-speed transmission. A feature called a G-turn is marketing jargon for tank turning, which refers to the vehicle's ability to turn in place. Virtual differential locks made possible through torque vectoring are also included, as are adaptive adjustable dampers. There is also a G-steering function that significantly reduces the turning circle and gets you out of difficult situations. The G580 with EQ technology has a front-independent suspension and a solid rear axle, with underbody protection utilizing carbon and other rugged materials to protect the massive 116.0 kWh battery built into the latter frame. The range remains a secret, but we know that the battery can be charged at up to 200 kilowatts. It will take about 32 minutes to go from 10% to 80% with a DC connection. The instantly familiar Go Anywhere EV retains the gas model's boxy shape and rugged styling but gains a closed grille with illuminated contours. It follows the 2021 EQG concept, and you can have it without the rear-mounted spare tire. Instead, Mercedes includes a box that can store the charging cable, snow chains and tools, as long as the items don't exceed 22 pounds. The interior is also heavily inspired by the regular G-Class, so much so that you can't immediately tell it's different. The usual 12.3-inch displays and the grab handle on the passenger side of the dashboard are also there. Mercedes offers the same transparent hood functionality we recently saw on the gas-fueled G, made possible by the 360-degree camera. It allows drivers to see behind the hood, as with other new models such as the EQE SUV and EQS SUV. For the 2025 model year, the electric G-Class will be offered only as Edition 1 in the United States. It comes in 4 exclusive manufacturer colors: South Sea Blue Magno, Moonlight White Magno, Moonlight White Metallic, Arabian Grey, and the usual Obsidian Black Metallic. Inside, there's blue carbon fiber trim and stitching, as well as what Mercedes calls a G-roar. This is a fake engine sound that mimics the sound of a G-Class equipped with a combustion engine during acceleration. Mercedes does not say how much the electric G costs, but it will probably be more advantageous than gasoline models. Before the facelift introduced for 2025 MY, the G550 was $144,150, while the G63 was $180,950. Newer versions with ICE power are probably a little more expensive. In 2022, Mercedes announced that the electric G-Class will receive a better battery pack with silicon anode chemistry about a year after the model's launch. Assuming the timeline remains unchanged, the launch is planned for 2025. The new cells are estimated to provide a 20 to 40% increase in energy density, reaching 800 plus Wh/L at the cell level. The upgraded battery is expected to increase range by a significant amount.